Hi, this is Matt Campbell from thelabbench.com. We're here today to show you a brief video review of the Gateway FX6800 running Snow Leopard. 6800 is a nice machine. It was equipped as a mid-range gaming machine, came with a Core i7-920, 3 gigs of DDR3, and a Radeon HD 4850 with 512 megs of RAM. Nicely equipped, 750 gig hard drive. Again, at the time this was intended as a mid-range gaming PC. It worked quite well. As you can see, we're booting to a CD here. If you notice in the case, we've actually got an 8800 GT that's passively cooled with a Thermalright heatsink, HR03. The GeForce tends to have a little bit better compatibility with Snow Leopard, which is one of the reasons we chose it for this project. Here's the boot screen. You can see that this is the iBoot environment. So we've gone through a lot of the steps already to load this. There are some instructions at iBoot. They're fairly straightforward. This is just a vanilla install. There's no modifications whatsoever to the Snow Leopard retail disc that we bought at the Mac store. So as we load Snow Leopard, you can see that it's loading a lot of the drivers. GeForce 8800 GT is shown there. This machine did fairly well in our tests. We also benchmarked it under Windows. Have a number of those results. There was some bloatware that Gateway installs, not quite as bad as some of the Dell machines that we've seen. So in terms of number of processes and actual speed, it came fairly well equipped right out of the box. And here we see the Snow Leopard environment. Booted up on our Hackintosh. If we go to About This Mac, you'll see here in this screen what it actually shows up as. Is a 2.7 gigahertz quad-core Xeon with 3 gigs of DDR2, and that's just how the Mac operating system recognizes the Core i7. A lot of times in the Hackintosh projects you'll see that a lot of extra texts are needed in order to get things operational. With this install, other than changing the serial ATA setting in the BIOS in order to enable the initial install, everything just worked. Audio drivers work, video drivers are accelerated, everything works fairly well. We've found zero problems other than a sleep issue. When the computer goes to sleep or tries to hibernate, it will not wake up. So that's one issue that is seen with this distribution. We go in here, we can select a radio station. So again, everything's working well. We installed GarageBand and a few other apps. It runs great. It would be a great project to take on for a cheap Hackintosh program. Overall, we like the machine. It's a little pricey for what it is. Some of the new Dells tend to do better, like the 8000 series and the 8100. But overall, the FX6800 is quite nice, and if you can pick up one of these older models, they're quite cheap now on eBay, $600 or $700, and they still have a lot of life left in them. Thanks a lot. See you next time.